Okay, another concept, the parameter and statistics. Now, parameter is the characteristic of the population. So when you say parameter, dito ka magtanaw lang sa whole population. So some examples of parameter, population mean or mu, and the population standard deviation or I forgot what this Greek symbol means. Basta kay population standard deviation. So, muna siya example sa parameters. So, statistic. So, muna siya ang measure derived from the sample data. So, example ani, sample mean and sample standard deviation S. So, ang parameter is sa general, tibuok population, and statistics is a sample kind base. And since, di ba, ang population luag kaayo, some opted to use the statistic instead or mag-sampling lang sila para i-estimate ang population parameters. Okay. I would like to add here some studies or some researchers will choose to study or obtain data from the sample kaysa sa parameter in the sense nga kung ang population ang ilahang kuhaan o data mas gasto siya ug dako kaayo siya nga trabaho para sa ilaha. While kung magkuha lang sila sample or representative ikan ato nga population, pwede man na nila gamiton para i-estimate ang characteristic or ang trait sa whole population. Now, there are instances wherein dili na siya always advisable or no, not advisable. Dili siya always accurate. Like, for example, kaning population sa entire kaning basta kay kanang census kung pila ka buok ang population sa Philippines, dili man siya pwede i-estimate lang nimo i-sampling. So, na mga studies or mga data nga need yun nimo kuhaan og data isa-isa ang entire population. So, kana example is ang census. While some data kay pwede lang siya ma-obtain through sampling or by choosing a specific representative from the population. Okay, so kani, strictly speaking, parameter describes certain aspect of a population. While statistic describes certain aspect of a sample. So another one, statistic refer to research figures and calculation either from the sample or entire population. Okay, so there are two major areas of statistics, the descriptive and the inferential. Now, descriptive is used to summarize and describe important features sa dataset. So, unsaon mo siya pag-describe? So, magamit ka og mga statistical numbers or statistical formulas para maka-describe ka sa data. Example, isolve nimo iyang mean or iyang average. Isolve or pangita nimong mode sa imong data or mao na siya ang most frequent number katong pinakadaghan nagbalik-balik na number or the median, ang middle number, and others. So this one, kani siya nga mga numbers will help the managers monitor business activities and make decisions. So like kanang previously stated no nga uses sa business statistics. So magamit nimo siya para maghimo og better decisions. So often these do not show the big picture So ratios or numbers representing relationships are used. So example, suppose a professor computes an average grade for one accounting class. If the professor uses the statistic simply to describe the performance of that class, the result is a descriptive statistics of overall performance. So, nag-focus lang siya ani nga accounting class para i-describe ilahang performance. So, descriptive statistics ang gimo ni professor. So, another example. So, imagine you're a regional manager who oversees 15 different car dealerships. So, you keep track of the sales per month, number of vehicles sold, number of salesmen, sales per person, operational cost, delivery times, and other information. So, you use the statistical information to look at the trends of the sales and so on. Tapos, you understand the relationships between these values and then you make your business decision. So, for example, na maligya og motor, then mas nakita ninyo nga mas daghan og sales sa Yamaha lugar nga brand or specifically Mio, dayon permente siya gaka sold out or out of stock. So, for the next month, it gives you the idea nga, ay, okay, dungagan din ako akong dalon nga stock or i-request nga stock sa Mio kay mo siya ang halinon and so on. Nga na lang siya. Okay, so the other major areas in statistics is the inferential or gitawag po siya usayog statistical inference. So it is the process of using samples to draw conclusions in order to reach a broader conclusion or inference about something that has not been directly observed. So it helps the managers draw conclusion based on the limited data. So in here, they predict the future by using statistical strategies like sampling, probability, and models. Another one po di ay, aning inferential statistics, is that mura ka og nag-generalize po para sa whole population gikan sa imong sample. So, inferential statistics na siya. So, read na lang the examples. Naapod na siya sa inyuhang e-module. Kaya, sige. Ito yung first. So, marketing departments, they often use inferential statistics. So, they issue a survey and ask questions about their products. However, it's impossible to survey every individual customer. Kaya di ba sa kadagan nilang customer, maglisod sila og trace ato or pangita ato lang tanan. So, kung sa ilang buhaton, they will determine the appropriate sample size. Tapos, pila ka buok tawo ilang pangutan-on. Ngayon, based sa ilang result ani, ang ilahang statistician will infer the responses for the larger group of customers. So, murag iya na din i-generalize. So, nag-base siya sa specific lang na sample para i-describe ang tibuok na population. So, inferential statistics na siya. Then, kanang descriptive statistics is ang katong specific lang nga sample ang imuhang data nga na-obtain ato is para lang sa ilahan nimo gi-interpret. So, mo to siya ang descriptive statistics. Okay. Okay, so another one example. A professor might use the average grade from a series of previous accounting classes to estimate or infer the average grade for future accounting class. So in this example, ang data nga gigamit sa professor is the series of previous accounting classes para i-describe ang average grade sa future na accounting class. So, gamit niya ang daan nga data para i-predict ang trend sa future na class. So, inferential gihapon na siya. Okay, another one. Note the surveyors do not call every adult who can vote for president. This would be very expensive. So, muna siyang ginagamit ako ng mga poll survey kung kinsa lang i-vote sa presidential na position sa election. So, ilang gabuhaton na is they call a representative sample. So, for example lang, 2,000 people and then use sample statistics para i-estimate nila kung kinsa ang makadaog sa election. So, estimation lang siya. Okay, so, kamo na lang read aning uban. Okay. So,